Hey y'all, it's Mia here. Welcome back to my channel. We're starting a series, bro, and this series has already technically started since the moment my hair was blue, but we're gonna do like a summer diary, a blue diary of all my summer adventures, because the theme of this summer is we finna stay outside. Every weekend I've had plans, and it's such a privilege and a blessing because it's summer and I want to be outside, and this is my first summer of graduate school that I don't have classes. So today we're gonna be doing a lot of things, and we're gonna start off this vlog by strawberry picking at the Strawberry Mansion. How whimsical does that sound? And just like the last vlog, how we did the horse show, Michael Jackson, we went to a garden, we went to Elkins Park. We're just gonna cram in a bunch of summer activities in this. So follow me along. This is my first time here. I don't know what to expect, but I'm super excited. And if you're excited and want to see my future summer vlogs, stay tuned, because this channel, we don't have a niche. We are just full of energy and doing me. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the herd. Let's get started, because we have a race. We're either gonna get 1 million subs first or 10,000 subscribers. You choose, because whichever one wins, we're adding an upgrade to this channel. So I need you to subscribe, please. I have actually never been to the Strawberry Mansion before, but when I think about like my dream home, like part of me is like, I don't want a big home, but then I'm like, I do. Like, I want my home to be an open door for those like who need escapism. Like, you're struggling, girl, sleep over, and just house all my animals. Like, when I see places like this, I'm like, yeah, bro, I can't wait for my future, because we are manifesting this and it's gonna happen, and it's giving me inspo. Oh my gosh, you see the sun shining? People are literally having picnics. This is so cute. This is beautiful. You ate her food. You savage. Taste test. Let's see how good I am at picking fruits, bro. Cherry. I don't even know actually the types of all these, but oh my god, I wish I knew what these were. I didn't wash these, bro. It's the horse girl in me. I don't even think I care. All right, my strawberry. Oh my god, so sweet. Oh my god, that was so good. Wait. I got these Johns. What are these, blueberries? I don't even know. No. I got these clear Johns. These look like toys. This is insane. They had jam, bro. There were so many types of jams that I don't remember what I got, but I know that this one was the sweetest. Do you hear that? The birds, bro. This is how we should be living. Fruit should be free. I wish food stamps weren't a thing. I wish world hunger wasn't a thing. There should be free education everywhere that teaches you how to like plant, how to have a garden. Like, this could all be free for us. One thing I struggle with and I want to work on, and I think it's because I spent so many years in school, I want to be more educated on things like these, like planting plants, having a farm, raising livestock, not to eat, to play with, my pets, my companions. But like, I love reading and such, but also at the same time, I find learning things so exhausting, because I am a lifelong learner. I love school, but school has me so drained. I think too, I'm more prioritizing fun. I mean, fun should always be a priority, but it's like, I think after grad school, when I have more time, not dedicated to schoolwork and not dedicated to driving to school and having a more stable job with my master's degree, that I'll have more time to like, and more motivation to learn things and like actually have more skills that are more niche in this world, because right now I don't have the energy for it or the motivation. And you can do things without motivation, yes, but I need motivation and passion. Like the same passion I have for this YouTube channel, I need for those things. And like, I know one day, like, I'm gonna have animals, I'm gonna have my own garden. I just struggle like having the willpower or the strength to learn those things. Just learning a whole new thing of being I do not have a fear of going to things alone. And you've seen my adventures even on TikTok. Like, if I see an event, like, we're going. And I'll ask, like, my friends, like, oh, who wants to go? But the thing with being in grad school and, like, now being an adult, like, everyone's busy, everyone's working. I work too. But I always believe, like, you're gonna be busy till the day you die. You need to make time. And one thing I'll do is, like, if I'll see an event, like, I'll send it to my friends. But I used to be the type of person, I'm like, oh man, like, I can't go because I don't have anyone to go with. I have really bad driving anxiety. Like, I love spending time by myself, but getting to certain places makes me a little anxious. Once I'm there, I'm chilling. But it was also what I mentioned in my Easter vlog. Like, I love getting my picture taken. I'm also just a yapper. And I wasn't as equipped with my YouTube skills to be like, I can go somewhere alone and get a big life-size tripod and just film myself. But now that I got that tripod, which we won't be able to use today because I'm on my phone. However, we're gonna be asking strangers to film me. But that gets to the point where now, if someone can't go, I go anyway. Like, I am not, life is too short to wait for someone to do plans with. Also, especially with events like this that are only happening now. You will not thrive in any friendship or relationship if you can hang out by yourself. Like, I'll literally, well, I still believe in God, so like, that dude's right next to me. So I'll have like conversations in my head, I'll talk to myself. I'm also just really fun to be around, and like, I am my best company. And I didn't realize, like, Mia, when you wait to go to these events with your friends, like, you're missing out on just exploring it by yourself. And I end up having the best time. And now it's gotten to a point where sometimes I find an event and I'm like, I'm gonna just go. And then I go by myself and have a great time. So it's that level of emotional independence and physical independence is great. Of course, though, I still love hanging out with my friends. But there's so many people my age who just don't go out. They stay inside. And even if it just means walking in the park, like, you have to get out of your house. I find that when I'm in my house for too long, I get depressed. I need to be outside. I need to hear the birds. I need to be walking. I need to be yapping. And this YouTube channel is perfect because it's one thing for me to like go out. But like, I do love being plugged in and vlogging because then I get to relive it and hear my thoughts out loud. And so yeah, this is one of those events where I'm here alone and like I have to sit here and be like, damn, Mia, like, thank you for bringing me. I love your company, you know. So you guys, you gotta get out there, especially summer. Like, this is the perfect excuse to like go out, dress cute for yourself, and have an adventure. And if you want cute pics and videos of yourself, you get a life-size tripod, you hook your phone up or camera, press record, and go out and do something cute, and get a little timer cam, and you've got it all. Like, stop depending on people to go places, to get your pictures done, to do things. You need to rely on yourself, because when you die, you're only gonna have yourself, and you're gonna wait on all these opportunities because you needed someone next to you. No. Dude, I copied the others. I got my picnic blanket. You should always have one in your car, bro. You never know. Because now, I'm about to chillax. Ignore my forehead, bro. I volunteered at a wildlife sanctuary, and I was feeding the squirrels, and they had a play tree. And as I was feeding them, they obviously get excited. So they're like scrambling at my feet, and I got scared. And I lift up my hand to like get out of there, and I go boom, and I scratched it on a little tree, on a play tree. It was worth it though. I mean, I think it's so funny. I'll insert a video of them scrambling and scrambling. This is like what I'm talking about with summer. This is how summer should be. No capitalism, no working. We should just be able to dilly-dally, play in the grass, pick our fruit, and just live. Croc sandals are the best things I've ever gotten, bro. They're so comfy. It's the same day, fit change, which I'll show you. Today, we are celebrating Pride tonight at Center City, Philadelphia. And then tomorrow we're going to the big Pride parade in Philadelphia, and I'm super excited. I've been to Pride events before, like small ones in very like niche towns where they'll have like vendor booths, live music, but I've never been to the Philly one full out. Fan Expo one day, that's the ice machine, landed on Pride. So we left the convention center. We did see like Pride happening a bit, but we didn't really get to partake in everything. So I'm so excited to see it full out because, as you know, I'm very loud, I'm very outgoing, I love people, and I love to scream. So I'm gonna be screaming. I'm straight, but I am an ally, and I'm gonna be acting up. I'm very passionate about this portion of the vlog that you're watching too, because in regards to Pride, it's not just about changing your profile picture, saying love is love. I do believe love is love, but we also need to talk about, like, people have died for their sexuality and their gender expression. Like, there's some real harm that this discrimination causes. And as someone working in the mental health field, like, I'm getting my master's in school counseling, and I've already had practicum and internships, I've seen firsthand how like rejection, homophobia, transphobia has impacted children and their families. And then as a school counselor, being the one to advocate for them is so hard. It's so worth it, but it shouldn't be a fight. We should just be able to accept and love one another, especially your child who you chose to bring into this world. And I also believe, me as a straight person and an ally, like, it's not just about going to Pride events and hooting and hollering. Like, while making sure that on my stories, on my social media, in my life as a person with my friends. Like, I'm advocating on behalf of them if they can't stand up for themselves, and I'm always speaking out about these issues because you have a voice, you need to use it, and you also need to leave this world better than you found it. For me, who grew up in like fandom culture and like having my fan accounts growing up, I've obviously seen how LGBTQ+ people have been around the community all the time. And it's interesting too because growing up in church, Catholic church, and then Christian church, and then leaving it and deconstructing my religion, the more homophobic, transphobic things like out here in the church and how disgusted I would feel, I was like, I can't imagine what the real world looks like outside of these church doors. And that's where me as an ally and an advocate, I wrote a fat email telling off my church, citing scripture that proves that God loves everyone. Like, don't be fooled by this necklace. We are not a conservative Christian. I don't even want to call myself a Christian. I am just spiritual, maybe a witch. I don't even know. We don't gotta put a label on that just yet. Anyway, as someone who also has friends in the community, like, I've seen just directly how they've been impacted, and I don't know how I could not use my platform and my voice, my loud voice, to stand up for these issues. So as someone who constantly preaches authenticity in my channel, like, be yourself, don't care what anyone thinks, that also applies to who you love, because everyone deserves to live authentically in safety. And I can't believe I have to say that. I think we're in a time too, like, we are just dominated, and I'm at fault too for living in fear. Like, we live in fear when we should be able to walk these streets to love, to be accepted, to be able to walk around safely without having to deal with hate, as well as being able to use our mouths to combat that hate. And especially in this time of the world we are now, like, we need to band together because we've got a common enemy, and it should not be each other. So anyway, that's why these pride events are so important, because people have lost their lives over being prideful. They deserve to celebrate, bro. So I am going with my friend Christy, and we're gonna be celebrating. So let me show you the fit. Wait, before I actually do that, I do want to say I love you guys. I am a safe space. Come to my channel, rant in the comment sections, blast all you want. You know we're loud here, you know we scream here, you know we're authentic here. And if you follow my other socials, you constantly know I'm always talking about these issues. So if you have an issue to raise awareness to, send the post to me, I'll post it. You say jump, I'll say how high. I love you guys. I'm here to celebrate with y'all. Now let's show you the fit. I feel like I need to wear this to the beach, bro. But I was like, oh my gosh, it's the perfect shirt because it's hot outside and it's really colorful. I've got this, like, what is this, khaki skirt? And these cute pink sandals. We're going for a tropical vibe here. Wait. I did add some makeup a little bit. See, I don't do makeup. Like, my palette, this is from Five Below. This is my mom's brush. I'm not even trying to sound like the pick-me's, like, I'm not like other girls, I don't wear makeup. It's true though, I rarely wear makeup. I do my eyebrows, my eyelashes, sometimes my lips, but I be getting bold sometimes. So I literally just did, see, I don't even know the name of the colors, but I did white here, this pink here, and I rubbed it real hard for some pink back here. Now let's go. Happy Pride. Yeah! It's so juicy from the rain.
So juicy.
All right, everyone, walk on your colors. I've been moving work on the daily. Baby ain't trying to be a baby.
I love
Understand,
your dress.
I'm just trying to be the daily.
So good.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Pride. Now, today's the parade. Yesterday was so fun. That was like Pride at night. But now this is Pride during the day, and it's a beautiful day. Guys, wait till you see how the skirt looks when I'm walking. You see this, bro? Oh my God. Guys, Christy brought flowers, bro.
Mia, your skirt is eating.
Yo, we at the front of the flag, bro.
Oh God.
How are we in the front? This is so crazy. Be who you are. Yeah! For your pride. Philly Street. Alright guys, so I'm gonna jump. Are they gonna carry me or do I hit the concrete? That furry with the muzzle! You got the nerve to wear that bad jewelry. Let me see that. Wow. Her. Take her to the floor. Show her how you roll. Drop it low. Drop it, just drop it low. Can you give me babies? Yeah! Hey. Okay, pose. Yeah, Trisha! Gay puppy. Yo, that's literally me. Hey, yay! We're in the Gayborhood, but like, how do you know when it's back to like heterosexual? Like,
I know, right?
Does it? Well, are the rainbows gone on the signs? I'm from Philly, and I don't even know, bro. And I've lived here all my life. Cappuccino Betty. Look, it's John Pork. I ran into Chris. Hey! We were working at Marshall's during COVID. But he was my favorite worker. We love Chris.
You know, and if you don't know.
You don't know. Are you gay, Wally? He's gay. Look, he's looking at people. Shit. We have roomie for K-pop demon on her. Yo, wait, do an eyelash flutter. They're purple, guys. Look at that, yo. We're literally coworkers at my job. I knew she was awesome when I saw her walking with the purple hair. And that's why the kids love her. Yo, she talking that. This is so fun. Like, this is how humanity should be. Guys, you know how I started this YouTube video where I was like, yeah, like straight ally. I've been getting a lot of pride stuff on my TikTok view page, and there was this girl, I'll link the video down below, sitting in her car yapping about being she was yapping in her car talking about her being demisexual. And no, she was talking about being asexual, but I found out that I am literally demisexual. I feel like I knew that all my life, but I didn't know there was a label for it. And it actually started with, I was like, oh, like a lot of people in Pride don't wear purple. So I was like, what does purple stand for? And then it showed up like the asexual flag. So I was like, oh, tell me more. And I was like, oh my God, I am literally demisexual. For me, like attraction isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's also an energy exchange. I'm very spiritual. For me, I need deep connection and trust before I'm ever intimate with anyone. And I feel like for me also, like hookup culture never resonated with me. Thank God, I'm so grateful for that. My body and like my heart never worked that way. For me, I see intimacy as something like beautiful, sacred, meaningful, and I don't separate that with emotional bonding. And one thing that I really appreciate about my mom, like she would always tell us, me and my sister, that our body is a temple and you need to be careful who you let inside. And how you're treated also is just kind of how you feel about yourself. And I love my body. I'm very sacred where my energy belongs. Like, I ain't just letting anyone in. I did not know that actually had a label. So I'm literally coming out for the first time as demisexual on Pride Month during this like event. I think that's powerful. So comment down below, what are you? Yup. If you lived in Pixie Hollow, what would be your superpower? Like, what would be your talent? I feel like you're giving flower.
That's what I would think.
Like Rosetta?
Yeah.
Did you buy
that one?
Yeah. I love you, Crocs. But the amount of times I've almost fallen in these sandals, tell me why. I am walking on the concrete trying to go to the freaking South Street Market and I bust my ass. I trip. I trip.
You're about to fall again like that bitch. This bitch ain't even drunk. Like, what?
I trip. Like my feet were trying to save me. Then my camera, this camera hits the ground. I saved myself from hitting the ground. And this woman in the distance on her bike says, "It's okay, you're still a bad
bitch."
And I started hollering, yo. Oh my God, my pee was this close to coming out. We're witches, bro, and we got one.
Showing you with the gay. Boom.
Your dog is now gay. Yeah, furry, spend that money. Hey, hey, hey. Guys, he's making Michael Jackson. Oh my God. Got Michael Jackson. Yeah. Guys, look how many there are. I didn't know this.
I'm right.
It gets so specific.
I'm right there. And where else am I? I'm right there. That's me. Until I become a lesbian. I think it's coming, guys.
This should not be happening. I hate watching this.
Why are they doing that?
Like, why do... Those horses don't want to be doing that. This horse, these horses want to be on a field running free. These are Clydesdales. Like, what are they doing? This actually pisses me off. Like, these horses should be running on a field somewhere. Now, I'm so livid. Those police horses that were on the street, they were literally charging their horses to run up on people. And my thing is, and if you saw the vlog where I met Spirit the horse, like, this is such a bare minimum thing that they deserve. Like, they need to be running free. Horses shouldn't have jobs. They're animals. You have every little transportation vehicle necessary. Like, do you really think they want to be running up people on the street? Oh my gosh, I started crying. It was, and then they had their batons out. Like, I don't know why the corners of the streets were closed off, but I don't care. Like, can you imagine being ran over, trampled by a Clydesdale horse or whatever they were? Like, I love horses so much, and I grew up riding so ethically. Like, I don't believe in whipping them. I don't ride with bits. I don't ride with spurs. Just watching that, oh my God. So I remember even just growing up riding, my teacher saying, you never run a horse on asphalt. They shouldn't even be on the concrete, bro. They should be on a field eating grass. I started volunteering at a wildlife sanctuary because I spent all my life with domesticated animals, but I do want to prioritize animal advocacy in my life. And maybe, because I do believe in God, God wanted me to see that today, to be like, look, Mia. And so now I'm going to do my part with a platform and try to find, like, what? Advocation for police horses. I don't know if that's a thing. We're gonna find it. If you know any, let me know, but I don't like it and I'm gonna do something about it. I saw the other day, I wish I could have gone, Parks Casino, there's protesters protesting against race horses, so there's got to be something for police horses. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, we're chilling here before we go into Suburban Station. Look how beautiful, everyone on the turf. This is girlhood. Look how cute they are. She's brushing her hair. Guys, me after Pride. What was the thing you said, KO?
Philadelphia, please get the horses off the street. Boom!
Whoever made this baddie have shitty ass night, you're just mad that your teeth aren't this white and straight. Because there has to be some level of insecurity. It is literally the day after yesterday, after Pride. And we got home and we just kept seeing all these clips of police brutality and all of them policing the streets. The last clip I showed you guys for the horses, we left at perfect timing because so much was happening, but everything was happening while we were also there as well. Guys, look, Christy posted this on her story, right? By the Philly Socialists. That post I just showed you guys, it happened at 6 p.m, but Christy and I were both busy. But once we saw shit, we're like, we have to go. So sadly, there's no one here, but we did, in our own way, protest. We started reading comments of victims of the police brutalizing them. So insert those clips here. Toss, toss, Ariana Grande.
Cops were angry and aggressive to the crowd. Cops were closing off streets and people couldn't get out. Then they lied and said go around the block and come through. But when you got there, the street was closed. I was trying to get to work. I had to argue with cops to get through every barricade to go 4 blocks. And I would totally agree that they only let me through because I'm white. Also on Broad Street in Walnut, someone was being taken into an ambulance and there was the crowd around and the cops were literally directing people into that crowd instead of allowing them to cross Broad Street and go the opposite direction. Seriously insane.
Honestly, I didn't even get the worst of it. I started recording because it got wild. Cops were giving crowds opposing instructions. They literally chased people from the bus stop by forcing a horse to go under the covering while the bus was pulling up, screaming, "I don't care," while a young lady says she's waiting for the bus. They blocked all the streets off, telling people to leave, while also making it so people couldn't leave if they wanted to. I hope everyone gets home safely because they are out to start trouble. This over-policing is crazy. When y'all let people tear up this city apart for a sports game, I'm home now, angry and disgusted by what I saw and experienced tonight. We missed it, but we still showed up.
Yeah.
This was my first ever protest.
Yeah, we're protesting in our own way.
Yup, in front of the iconic wall.
That's some gang muscle right there, you see that?
Luckily, this protest that we just missed, it said everyone disperse without any violence. But yo, like this, why do we have to fear going to protest that we might be killed? Like that's also...
That's how Pride started. So Pride started as protest because they were killing trans, black, queer, everybody and anybody that wanted to be different, wanted to like kissing girls, kissing boys, wanted to change themselves. It was because they were killing us. So the fact that we've come full circle and we're again brutalizing the queer community, that needs to be talked about. Happy Pride, y'all. Don't stop protesting.
Yo, outfit check by Christy though. Dude, tell me why I was not planning to do this today. I had work today and I just whipped out this horse shirt. Ends up attempting to try to go to a protest to stand for the horses and the people. But like synchronicity, but the freaking purple leggings. Cause I had shorts on because after work I changed. And I had no socks on because I had my Crocs on. So this is how you'll find me, you know, in the streets of Philly. We're literally back on the turf like we were yesterday, but we're just sitting here yapping about everything. And one thing I want to bring up is like, this is my first ever, at least like trying to protest. Like this was my first ever protest. This is the first time I've ever gone out here because I was sitting in a library doing schoolwork and I see Christy's post and my legs getting antsy. I'm like, I shouldn't be here right now. So then I call Christy. I'm like, you want to go? So we plan this. Guys, I'm shaking because I'm cold. For me, I am a little anxious to protest because I love my life and I stand up for rights, but you also not selfish for knowing that you have a life worth living for. Bro, I was like expecting to be tear gassed, like brought the water, everything like that. And I called my mom and I said I loved her and I gave Christy my emergency contact. But like, I was so passionate about this and so angry that I'm like, all right, like if I'm willing to die for this, like I'm willing to die for this. Especially because horses mean a lot to me. So I'm willing to die for the animals and the people. So anyway, this goes to say that like my fear of going to protest came from like, I have a dog to come home to. Like I have a degree I'm trying to finish. I have this life I'm trying to build because I love my life. Like I want to say to you that there's other ways that you can advocate and protest. That doesn't have to be showing up to a sign and God forbid risking being brutalized and murdered. Like so many things you can do. Like I said, educate the people around you. Social media is the most powerful thing because it's at our fingertip. You can start clubs, you can start Reddit, Discord servers, like just yo, there's so many things you can do. So if you feel like you're not brave enough to go to a physical protest, do not feel shame or selfishness because there's other things that you can do. I'm using this YouTube video. This is one of my ways, like my throat is aligned with my morals and values and everything that I align with. Like for me, like even showing up here, like even getting in the car and calling Christy being like, I think I actually want to go, that was freaking petrifying for me. Threw the rosary of my neck and started praying Michael the Archangel. Like this is the first time I really actually got out of my comfort zone to do it, and it sadly didn't happen, but I would love to go to more peaceful protests. But obviously it's not the people making it violent, it's the forces outside of it that make it violent. So that's what I'm scared of.
I was part of this protest group during No King's Day, and they shared this jobs that everybody has, and if you can pick one or like multiple to do and just advocate in, if you feel like one or multiple applies to you, do it. Advocate, please.
Morning, y'all. This vlog has taken a complete 180. It was a summer diary with adventures. Now it's a summer diary with protests. So we've got another protest we're going to today. And there's like so many synchronicities around this that are crazy. When we went to that Pride Festival, we left at perfect timing because right when the police were brutalizing everyone, the one thing like my eyes zoned in on was the horses. I'm a massive horse girl. I have horses everywhere in my room. I love horses. They're all over my heart. When I see animals, especially animals distress, I have like tunnel vision, right? And I've had an experience at my old church where it took me a while to speak up on how they were mistreating people, but right until someone made an ableist comment towards me and my dog, bringing him to church, Kingsley, is when I immediately spoke up and I advocated for myself and brought up all the other issues of the church, right? So I grew up with massive people-pleasing tendencies and I struggle advocating for myself, but when it comes to like animals and my loved ones, like I'm always quick to speak out, but I get a little scared when it comes to me. However, I think God, my best friend bro, he's always like, damn, let me use the animals to push her. Like, you won't advocate for how you're being treated in your church. Let's bring Kingsley in the mix and maybe then you'll speak up for yourself. So anyway, after doing Christy and I's version of a protest that night, I got home and I think like it really hit me. I was like, oh my God, like after work, like I was ready to risk my life, especially as a brown woman, to stand for those who were hurt because I was so angry. Like I have never done anything like that. Anyway then, divine timing. as Christy says, happened the same week when this is all happening. Today's Thursday. Revolution Philadelphia posted that they're gathering to witness the council meeting on behalf of the horse carriage ban in Philadelphia. And I was literally ready to go alone, like in case Christy couldn't go, but she was like, yeah, I'll go with you. So we literally last night, we made posters. We got all these supplies. It was a beautiful time. And I was like, what are the chances the year of the horse that the same week I tried to get out of my comfort zone and go to a protest? And the first thing that had me mad about the Pride Festival was the horses. A council meeting then ends up being posted for us to show up at to advocate on behalf of the horses. And what's actually even crazier, the same day that we're gonna hopefully pray that they vote in favor of banning horse carriages, the Philly Council will propose a solution to hold a public hearing about what happened at Pride. Everything is going full circle, and now I think now I'm unlocking my like advocation era. Like I advocate for children at my job. I advocate all the time in different areas of my life besides protests because I was scared. And I've always had the dream of going to protest, especially when George Floyd was murdered, when the No King's Day was happening. I wanted to show up, but I was petrified. And personally, I'm not also willing to die and risk my life either. I love my life, but I do think my threshold of fear is wearing thin, and that is like very powerful. And just like I said in my last summer vlog, like I love Philadelphia. I love living here. But how can I say that I love Philly when I'm not doing anything to make it a better place? Like you should be leaving every place better than you found it. And I want to see Philly be a better place than when I was born here. You know what I mean? We are gonna go advocate for some horses today. Christy's downstairs sleeping. Let's wake her up. Yo guys, we're the first ones here. This is crazy. I'm getting shy. But also how badass is it that we're the first ones to show up for these horses. This is my poster. Their home is a field, not traffic. Flip it around, wicked witch. Would you carry a carriage all day?
I know I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
For
all the horses that have died due to carriage rides, blood splattered all over the place. Horseshoes are good luck. I pray, dear God, that they vote in favor of the ban. We got this guy, what was his name, Harry?
Harry the horse.
Harry the horse. He has arthritis. Oh my God, this is Christy's poster. Philip Police, why attack my community with batons, tasers, and horses and barricades?
And carriage horse cruelty.
Amen. It's crazy how like we've had horses fight our wars, but we don't need them anymore. Obviously back then we needed horse carriages. We don't need them anymore. So like, how can we have these statues of horses and yet we treat them like crap?
Yeah, like look how functional these police are on bikes. They can't use bikes instead of the horses.
Literally. Guys, there's so much going on today. Wow. It's a beautiful day for change. Wow, dude.
What do you think there is
If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm asking for the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. I just signed up to speak on behalf of the LGBTQ+ community and the horses. 2 icons, yeah! Y'all, we're here. You ready to advocate for those horses? The LGBTQ+? Oh bro, we're gonna have to give a speech.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you how we feel about this council.
Yup, amen. Guys, I cannot believe I'm here right now. This is crazy. I wanna cry. So blessed. Yes, our country's not the best, but the fact that we have a right to protest, the fact that we can actually show up as citizens and be a part of this is I'm so freaking grateful. Oh my God, like we're gonna make history today. If you would have told me last week I would have been here, I'm like, you lying, I'm scared. And now here I am sitting. And I got my horse shirt, bro. We're repping. Like this is legit.
I would like to formally apologize to anyone who came in to celebrate here in the city of Philadelphia on something that's supposed to be a joyous occasion. I apologize. I apologize to you. And with that, whereas the city of Philadelphia recognizes that disability without meaningful structural reform is not sufficient, and that until equality is fully realized for all members of our community, the fight for LGBTQ+ rights is not over. And who was in charge yet Sunday? I would like to know, everyone up here would like to know the answer to that. No police should be wearing a mask in Philadelphia. around with tasers.
Yo.
People should not be punched. Should not be fenced off like animals. We are sorry that the police and neighborhood officials and others did not get together to figure out what to do in the Gayborhood where everybody would congregate once the parkway was done. Up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby.
Please conclude your remarks. I have to keep it fair for everybody. I apologize.
Just 2 days ago in New York City, a carriage horse collapsed, suffered terribly, and died right on the street. This is yet another tragic reminder of the risks that horses face working in busy urban environments, rather than allowed to live according to their natural needs. By passing Bill 26465A, Philadelphia will join the many cities across the U.S. and the world who recognize that traditions should change to become more aware of oppression and unfair practices, and we can take our place in history of embracing a path toward the future of greater justice and liberty for all. Thank you.
Yeah! Woo!
Hello, my name is Christine Lewis. Thank you, Councilmember Orlando, for giving me space to speak about something. Pride celebration started off as riots due to the abuse and murder of our Black, brown, trans, and queer community. PPD continued this discriminatory acts by blocking the center of the roads off so even the cars couldn't get down, but also having the crosswalks closed and forcing people into claustrophobic crowded areas. Philadelphia police, you incited this violence by not giving us our streets for one day out of Pride Month. You purposefully targeted Black and trans people to further the violence. My friend and I witnessed police on horses hitting people with batons and telling them to clear the corners or we'll charge at you, as if we aren't just trying to cross the road. I witnessed a female officer intimidating Pride goers with a taser. I'm fully aware the only reason I didn't experience more violence is due to the color of my skin and the fact that I have a straight passing. I challenge every person in this room who does not face discrimination to speak up. Violence against the LGBTQ community is not new, especially for our Black, trans, queer, women, and men. It should never be normalized. The truth is only as powerful as when we are unified. Thank you.
My name is Mia, YouTuber Mia RTV. I came to Pride to celebrate love and community, but I left shaken. I was almost trampled by a police horse. I heard tasers, saw batons being swung, and watched people be pushed into barricades. Philadelphia police needs better crowd management and de-escalation training to keep people safe. And speaking of horses, I urge you to ban horse-drawn carriages. Horses don't belong in chaotic crowds carrying officers, and they certainly don't belong pulling carriages through city traffic. They belong in fields running freely, not navigating packed crowds and loud streets. And the LGBTQ+ community of Philadelphia deserves to celebrate Pride without fear. We can do better, and we must.
Oh, we just gave a freaking speech. How do you feel?
I feel like a thug.
An ordinance amending Chapter 10-100 Animals of the Philadelphia Code to restrict the operation of carriage horse businesses and to provide for penalties for violations, all under certain terms and conditions.
This bill having read on 2 different days. The question now is, shall the bill pass finally? Chief Clerk, please call the roll. The ayes are 16, the nays are 1. The majority of all members having voted in the affirmative, the bill passes. Chief Clerk.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
All right, way to go.
Please read the title. Congratulations.
Remember this room because we just made freaking history. Philadelphia has officially banned horse carriages. This is just the start, bro. Now that let me see your shirt. We're matching. I love it. You are magical.
Do your own work. Don't make the horses do it.
Amen. This is so beautiful, yo. Oh my God, what a win. Yo. Yeah.
So we were hoping we could take a photo with you as a group.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You want to come in the opening?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Wow.
No horse carriages!
Yeah! Yeah!
Mark Squeala, the best horse boy in the city of Philadelphia. Mike Squeala, horse boy. I met this queen, bro. Tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Stair. I'm the co-founder of Revolution Philadelphia. We are a grassroots, women-led animal rights organization here in Philadelphia, working to end horse carriages and horse racing, ban foie gras and puppy mills and all the things animal related. So follow us.
Yes, insert here. Insert picture here. I'm not innocent. When I was little, my mom used to take us on horse carriage rides. And I would stand there at the carriage petting the horses, asking them their names, asking what those chestnuts were on their legs. But it's so crazy. Like if this Mia could walk up on little Mia right now and be like, girl, you ended that crap and now you ride horses, she will go crazy, bro. Oh my God, how full circle. This is my first vegan pizza and it's called the Haymaker and I got it because, hey.
We were struggling along and then Mia comes along. First day she shows up, the band gets passed.
Oh, thank you guys, yo. This is what every horse in this whole world should be doing. Grazing on grass, relaxing, being peaceful, and not having them do work for us. Oh, well. Don't bully the cat. Hi y'all, it's Friday and the last day of this summer vlog. It's actually crazy because tomorrow, Saturday, it's been a full week since the Strawberry Festival. And what's crazy is that Saturday, my friend Lauren texted me that people were protesting outside of Parks Casino on behalf of the racehorses. Little did I know by the end of the week on Thursday, I would meet the protesters behind that and now be an activist along with them. Like, bro, God be working in full circles. Like, everything aligns. So, I'm actually hanging out with Lauren today and my friend Leah. And we're gonna have ourselves a cute little dinner. I feel like for me too, I'm celebrating the week I've had. I've completely gone out of my comfort zone. Like, I never thought I would be in City Hall fighting for the LGBTQ+ community and carriage horses. I'm an activist now. Add that to my resume. Horseback rider, YouTuber, vlogger, a photographer, teacher, school counselor, student. Oh my God, I'm Barbie, bro. Can't complain. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna go scoop my friends up. We're gonna have ourselves a meal. A sign. We're wealthy. You know my horse, Mimi? Her full name is Mimosa, so we're trying this on behalf of her. Thank you, Lord. On behalf of her. A toast. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have officially banned carriage rides, so to all the horses out there. I feel left out. Toast the carriage. Yeah. Oh, no.
And that was for Mimi. And that was for Mimi.
Guys, we're learning how to cut lettuce. Lauren already diced hers up.
I got hers cut for diced dress. Look at this.
How's everyone's food?
Oh, amazing. I thought it was a photo. It was so good.
Yo, that crab cake, oh my God. Anyway.
She ate that crab. Yeah,
I tore shit up. Yeah, drink that shit.
Drink that shit.
Y'all, we have reached the end of the vlog. It was a crazy summer vlog. We went from picking strawberries to fighting animal and human rights at the city council, on the news. Like, crazy, bro. You really never know where life's gonna take you when you're open for it. Like, I'm very spiritual and God is literally making me into my highest self, and it's so powerful to see. And I just want to say, for any victims at Pride who were brutalized, I saw some of your comments on the TikTok I posted. I'm disgusted and I'm so sad. I'm going to link down where you can report officers. I've actually filed the complaint for the one that almost trampled Christy and I with the horse. Attach the mayor of Philly to that. Attach your district council person to that. Attach the district council person where the area was associated where it happened. Like, get your voice out there. Don't stay complicit. Complacency should be your biggest fear. Use your voice. And I hate that this happened. but I'm so grateful I was there to experience it because it pushed me out of my comfort zone to speak up in more ways that I haven't been before. So I'll leave y'all with something so powerful that I love that Michael Jackson has said. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. It starts with you. You need to leave this world better than you found it. Unless you want to choose to be complacent and complicit, then you have no right to complain about how awful the world is if you're not doing anything to help change that. Because it's easy, it's comfortable to not do anything. It's hard doing what we did in this vlog, but it was so worth it. So I could be here for hours talking about that, but I am literally rejuvenating. I went on a nature walk. I need to replenish because after I do this outro, I'm journaling in my gratitude journal, I'm journaling in my shadow journal, and we're gonna rejuvenate for the week. I almost dropped my journal in the water. This channel is no longer gonna just be vlogs. Like, we are an activist. That is my new title, and we are using this channel to stand for rights, especially the ones who can't speak on behalf of themselves or don't have the courage. Like, I'm here for you. Like, I tell God all the time, use me. I always post about issues like that on my other social medias, but not really like vlogs or content on my YouTube channel regarding it. Well, that changes now. I will be finding more protests and I'll keep you guys updated to the ones I attend. We're gonna make a change. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave comments everywhere. Have a blessed day. Guys, do you know if Channing Tatum's here?
Definitely not.